welcome guys to my channel. Yeah. So I know I've done this video before, but the map I was using when I saved it on an image, it got corrupted, and hadn't saved it anywhere else, so I couldn't, you know, launch it. So I have to do this video again. Partly because I also want to. Okay. So we all know the basics. Civilization starts in where is it? Civilization will start in this world. It will start right here. Let me just do mention. It will start in Cyprus. Yeah, first humans in Cyprus. Wow, I know that's very original. No origin, not even original at all. Very weird as heck. Oh, whatever. So yeah, their capital is also in Cyprus, of course, and yeah. So they're the first ever people to discover Cyprus and also live on it. And then after that, they start to colonize over. They start to colonize parts of Turkey. Come on, let me get the correct color. Fine. Okay. Yeah, they pretty much take the southern part and also this part. What is so? Oh, what is it? Okay, so they take parts of Syria and what is now known as Palestine, but used to be called Palestine, and yeah, pretty much everything around themselves. These guys are big colonizers. They take over everything they see, and yeah, and take over the Sinai Peninsula. This is a pretty big country for being the first. But that's for a purpose, brother. That's for a purpose. Or they take over more parts of Anatolia. Oh shit. Never mind, I don't. And let me just make this faster. Yeah, pretty much they take over all of modern Turkey. And they also discovered these areas, but they can't go down towards the Caucasus Mountains. Yeah, they claim this area as theirs, but they haven't actually went there. So yeah, they take over Crimea, uh, Bulgaria, parts of Romania and Bulgaria, and then Constantinople or Istanbul, as you may call it. I like to call it Constantinople, and they take over Greece. This is the biggest country I've ever seen. As the first, I know these guys are weird as heck. And then a rebellion occurs in Egypt, in the Egyptian part. They take this land as theirs, and the blue team, the cyan team, is actually fine with it because they never even needed that part anyways. So they gain independence. Yeah, but they lose a little bit of land, but that's alright. They still gain independence. Their capital will be in Cairo. Alright. on the Nile Delta, and these guys, just like Cyan Team, they like to expand, but not they don't like to expand that much. So they take over parts, the other parts of Egypt, and move across the coast, because that's the safest place. And besides, they send scouts down to the Sahara. They don't like it. It's desert out there. And they go to Sudan, and they colonize more of Egypt. And they also, go more across the coast, because why not? That's the best place in Africa right now. They also go they follow the Nile River, but they don't, they don't like that map, so they, you know, color. Let me just color that in, because it looks weird. And they also take the coast. They claim that land is theirs, and they don't want to go there, because that's the best. That's really good. Claim it, but don't go there. It's just one rule in this world: claim it, but don't go there. Just like how the Cyan Team claimed the Caucasus Mountains. Yeah, these guys are getting weak. But you know what else I hear? Another revolution. And this time up in Crimea. Let me correct the color. Thank you. These guys are really revolutionary. So these guys take over the parts of Russia that they have. They claim these as their own, and yeah, they even conquered this part of Constantinople, and pretty much yeah, they leave the Cyan Team, I mean, with no part of Constantinople. They don't like that, and they conquer much more of the coast. So that's a little too much, isn't it? Well, it's alright. It's all with them. They also someone actually finally goes to the Caucasus Mountains and conquers it. These guys don't even like the rule of the Cyan Team. So yeah, this is what they want. But let me just the Cyan Team doesn't need to. Let me just do it. So yeah, this is what the Red Team will get. Pretty much all of the Black Sea. And the capital will be in Crimea, as per where they came from. And this team expands upwards and are just as big colonizers as the green team, but not as big as the Cyan team. The Cyan team is too big. These guys like upward. They like gold. So they go this way, and magically they cross all of the Eurasian plains. I mean, yeah, these are the Eurasian plains. Yeah, I think so. The Eurasian plains, and they establish their colony up here. There's already colonies, bro. Well, who cares? It's already colonies. Let them have colonies. And yeah. And they try to strengthen this area, and they cross more parts of here. But when they get up to Finland, that's where it gets real cool. The government likes it. The government really likes it. But the people don't know. The people hate it here. It's not a place to live, bro. Like, it's not a place to live in, colonizing it. So as soon as the Red Team got expanded, they just had a rebellion. Okay, these places are getting a lot of rebellions, but who cares? They conquered the capital city, bro. That's the first. And the people, like a lot of the population is like in this area, so yeah, and the population is not happy with the government, so that's why they're taking land. It's sad though, really. It's sad to see the whole population go away from you. That is not the whole population, just like 75%, but that's pretty much all of it. And yes, the purpose team gets independence and it keeps its capital here. But the red team, on the other hand, they have to put their capital somewhere else, which is sad because they have to move the capital. Where they're going to put it? Of course, they're going to put in Stalingrad, bro. I mean, no, Saint Petersburg. What's that? Yeah, Saint Petersburg or the Finnish part of Russia. Because this area is like really not that much populated. Well, this is actually pretty populated. It's very populated actually. This is an okay place to live, but up here is just too cold. So the darker red team comes out of this. It's like a mix between the purple and red team. Yeah. These people are just in the middle. And it's just right to live here. Actually, no, they shouldn't have that land. And yes. So now that that has happened, what has happened? Let me just wait. Okay, so now this country is here. Yes, pretty weird. But just let them be. Bro. This country's capital. Let me just change the side. They put the capital right here. Yeah, and now you can see the world's capitals are all over the place and are in very weird places. Oh, what is that? Oh no, who cares? So yeah, there is one city over here that the red team controls, and that's the only populated city. But yeah, So the red team goes over and expands more into the German and Polish areas because that's good area. That's a good area. Why am I lagging? So I'm lagging. I'm lagging. I'm lagging. Why am I lagging? I'm lagging. And they conquered the Danish peninsula. Yeah. They conquered North Germany. I'm sorry, I was going to say Germania. Yeah, this is like a Chile country. A Chile type of country, yeah. And the red team just noticed they're not connected with this one city that has a lot of population in them. believe me, the mountains, they don't like them. They strengthen this area. And pretty much this is their outline. This looks weird as heck. But it's only because only because yeah, I don't know what's because just just forget about that again. Okay, whatever. So this what's it called? This other country wants this land, so red team has to give it to them. But that's pretty much it. Yeah, they also want to take over this land. They take over the city. Whatever, that's all. Now this why is this city everywhere? Okay. So yes, that takes over more parts of Eastern Europe. Sorry, I was about to say Western. But it goes south because that's the only way it can go. North is covered and south is also covered, but yeah. Now this is a pretty big country. Not that big, but pretty big. Oh shit, what's this? Oh man. So they conquered the remaining part of southern Europe that have been discovered. So yeah, let me just fill this in, bro. I don't want to cut it all in. And yeah, okay. So this is a pretty big country, and they go up to this part of Russia. Oh, what is it? Yeah. So this is a pretty big country. It starts. It literally. It's so big that it touches the Arctic Ocean in the east and the Mediterranean Sea in the west. Yeah, pretty cool. They want to go north now because there's some wood over here, so they go a little bit north. They also discovered this peninsula. Discovered it's very cold, so they stop. They go down, but then the red team intervenes. And stops them from going any north because they are the king of the north. Alright, let me just fix up the borders here. Okay, that looks a little bit better. So slowly but surely the red team is also focused on taking control of this Norwegian peninsula. And soon enough, they conquer all of the, well, I don't know what this place is called, but the Nordics, yes, the Nordics. They took over all of the Nordics. So because they can't go north, they have to go south. And south they go. The what's this? This maroonish team, this maroon team. I don't know if this is actually maroon, just maroon. And they go south. This looks like a really big giant, alright, like Russia. They follow the path of the purple team and went until they reach the Caucasus Mountains. And then they stop. And then they go north. When they go north, they discover more land this way. So they go west and east. I forgot where to go. Oh, why am I so dumb? So yeah, it is a big giant, alright? It looks really big. Even a dog. Anyways. The people are fine with this because they're getting a lot of land. They're getting a lot of good land. This is the only country that has not had any rebellions, even while getting so big. They stop going east, now go and they move west. They take over parts of Germany. I like to call it Germany. And then they meet the Alps in Italy, and then they take over the Czechia, and also some Austrian territory, and they meet the Swiss mountains. So, well, they don't care about the mountains. They just want land, so they just cross it magically. That was a very risky move because crossing the mountains took a lot of men and people became a little sad at that point, but it's alright. And this is this big giant. Wait, where is this capital? Its capital is in Belarus, I think. Right? Yeah, that's the Belarus area. Its capital is in Belarus. So, and Belarus is pretty much Russian, so you can call it the Russian thing, right? Yeah, whatever. Now, the science team hasn't done shit. It hasn't done anything. The green team is just chilling, bro. The green team should have done something by now. So I know. They conquered more of the coast, bro. They conquered more parts of the coast. They discover the island of Sardinia. Finally, I remember it. Sardinia, yes. When they discovered it, they colonized, and also colonized Polska, because that's just there. They also colonized those islands, and they move across the coast, and then they meet the Atlantic Ocean. Yeah, that's the Atlantic Ocean. Now after that, they conquer more parts of the coast, and they conquer all of Morocco, all of the Moroccan region, and then they start to colonize Spain. Sorry for shout out to the Spanish. Alright. So they take over all of Portugal, and they conquer more parts of, yeah. And then they meet up with the Maroon team in the Alps. Wait, those are the Alps, right? Yeah, those are the Alps. Wait, I think so. I forgot the mountains. I think those are the Alps, whatever. So the purple team is almost completely surrounded by the maroon team. Okay, so they expand eastward. They go where no one has ever went before. And because they're the first people to cross the Caucasus Mountains, they're going to be the only people to cross the Caucasus Mountains for this time now. Now they have cut off the maroon team from going south, but that's still not enough. They still have to, stop the maroon team from completely, what's it called, surrounding them. Yes, they follow the Euphrates and Tigris River, and they meet up with the Persian Gulf. For the first time, someone discovered the Persian Gulf. And because there was a city here which was not controlled, there's a lot of cities here which were not controlled by the cyan team, the purple team took them. Now the purple team is having problems because they're going into Iran, which is a lot of mountainous terrain. And this is literally, no one has discovered this yet, so it's pretty scary for them. But they're discovering while they're also, colonizing. And they colonize all of this area. Plus they go, and finally they meet deserts, which is pretty bad. It's not bad, it's just hot, very hot. And then they finally go to India where there's better land. So they connect up with the empire. And they follow the coast, and soon enough they discover that this is not an ocean, but this is a sea. Yeah, a sea, wow. So they conquer more of India. Yeah, that's it. So, let's do it. They conquer more of India pretty much. And they conquer Bengal and the Sri Lanka. I mean, they conquer Sri Lanka, the island of Sri Lanka, or Ceylon. I like to use the ancient names. And discovered that this area is just way better than the coldness they were in the Crimean Peninsula. So they would actually like to move the capital. So they moved the capital from the Crimean Peninsula to India, to North Korea. Yes, pretty much. They come. This is how the world looks at this point. They've conquered too much in very less time. Up here, up northward there's giants, southward there's empires. fun thing is no one has conquered Arabia yet. Probably because it's just too hot. There's no rivers there, so it's too hot. They could just follow the coast, but it's just too hot. Actually, this Indian team, this purple team loves India so much that they just want to give this land to the maroon team. Okay, now that's a little bit too much, too close, isn't it? I think I should have given them a little less. Looks so weird. Anyway. So these guys colonized more of India and soon reached the Himalayas, and they don't like it. It's cold, but colder than they were. It's still colder than they were in Crimea, which is surprising. This place was rumored to be the hottest place, one of the hottest places on Earth. But this place is cold as heck. Go south and yeah, actually this purple